Hello, everyone. For anyone that's tuning in or watching, thank you for coming to my stream on my channel. My name is Gamble. So yes, a game I'll be starting to play at the moment is something I had in my inventory in my account for so long. I haven't had the chance or luxury to play it at the moment here. And I feel like this is a group that does need some appreciation to it. They've been around since this was released in 2020. It's a game called Radio General. And I just feel like it's something that should be looked back on. Now, I'm familiar with some of these games. I remember one I played that had Radio Commander, which was a Vietnam style gameplay. But the reason I want to go to this one is because this game also offers a nice element of player versus player, which actually draws me to a little bit further to it on the operational standpoint. Now, I'm looking forward to actually sitting in and watching this and playing this game here with all of you here. All right. So let's get right to it. Okay, we'll start a new campaign here, and we'll just start from the beginning. Okay, let's see. We'll just put it moderately at this moment here. But I like how they have this set up with the projectors and everything. And it looks like they have some replay settings too. Now, the best part about this game is not only just a click game, it is actually a voice style game. So you can actually use your voice, like similar to Tom Clancy's End War or End Game. I forget. I forgot how that was called. My apologies. September 3rd, 1933, British and France declare war on the Nazis, Germany after the invasion of Poland. Yep. Oh, yeah, we definitely hate Nazis. Your job is to lead hundreds of men into battle and triumph over a determined enemy. All you have is a radio and a map. Lucky me. Your job will not be easy. Yeah, it won't be. It definitely will not be easy. This game uses historical documents to provide context. Oh, nice. All right, we're in briefing. Oh, we're with the Canadians.
They came to finish the job that their fathers had begun a quarter of a century before. In June 1940 came the first call to action. In high spirits, they marched to the ships on their way to France, itching for a fight. Once across the channel, the Canadians penetrated more than 200 miles. But with the tragic collapse of France came the order to return to Britain. In the dark days after Dunkirk, almost the only trained and equipped troops between Hitler and London were General MacNaughton's Canadians, who stood guard throughout those days of high tension. While hurricanes swept the sky, Canadian Ack-Ack batteries blazed at the Luftwaffe from the ground, playing their part in the battle.
See, this is the problem that they don't teach you much in school.
And now the Canadians are preparing to rip through the Huns when the Allied War Council gives the signal for the cross-channel dash on the road to Berlin. The Canadians are ready. 0 hour is coming.
I believe 0 hours here. As part of the free up for deals. Okay, blah blah blah. The Group of Canadian Air Force. Okay, we're gonna not do that part. Okay, 1942. DP raid. All right, let's get going. If I'm pressing the right buttons. Oh, stop it. Come on. This thing wants to get me. Alright, okay, we got a casualty report book, so which is good. So we actually have to we're keeping count of losses. It's not bad. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's get to it. 1942, DP France. So we're already in France. Finish tally our casualties. You can view our casualty list at any time in the mission. Okay, we're not worried about casualties at the moment here. We just started. Okay, location, northern France, Normandy. Feature historic port town, seaside resort, Pebble Beach, white chalky cliffs, heavily fortified coast, barbed wire, mines, traps, and pillboxes. Oh, lovely vacation spot. Named for its deep water, the town was used for fishing historically during the Age of Exploration. TPA was known for its skilled cartographers and navigators. Prior to both World Wars, TPA was popularized as a seaside resort. TPA is a strategic target in wartime due to its port and strategic location in the English Channel. Yep. Now, here we go. Canada declares war. Proclamation issued, followed by a solid vote in Parliament. Warsaw defenders hurl enemy back on cities, fringes. German raids French positions under heavy barrage. Let's see. Oh, the proclamations of war. Full front page. This was published in 1939. Nice. Okay. Know that night, didn't you? But George was a DP. Didn't you? Okay. Let's see. Work saved and led for victory. This color advertisement depicting a group of soldiers at DP was published October 10, 1942, issue Toronto. Wow, nice. New petty boats. Landing crowds en route to DPA, France, during Operation Jubilee. Oh, this is when we were. This is when Canada was in the actual operation itself. Okay, so basically, this is. Oh, okay. So we're about to. Okay, yeah, it's about to get real. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, welcome to your first operation. Please read the mission brief before continuing. Overview. Okay. With the Eastern Front going poorly, Stalin has demanded the opening of a second front. Canadian officers are eager to prove the worth of the Canadian army and are prepared to bring the fight to the Germans. A daring raid on the French port town of Dieppe is ready. Canadian, British, and American forces attack in the morning to achieve complete surprise. No preemptive bombardments will be used. We expect the enemy to be unprepared and their defense weak. Our troops will push inland, take the town, and fall back to the boats after the allocated time. This will be a decisive show of force and show the Germans that we mean business. You will command the flanks of the operation. Several commando units have landed behind enemy lines. You must silence enemy guns and prevent any enemy reinforcements from. Okay? Alright, so it looks like these are troops we got deployed. Friendly units. Number 3, commandos. Bell reserves. Number 4, commando units. Support. And this is at 0900 naval guns. Okay, so I think we're in morning. Alright, here we go. Enemy strength, battalion strength 200, 400 light infantry. You call that the light 1 artillery battery, no enemy panzers. No, that's a win. Okay, high chalky cliffs, limited land, but there we go with that advertisement again. With low enemy numbers, they will most likely only be defending D3 itself. Stay calm, move quickly, follow your instructions. Okay. Alright, we got the mission brief. We got the notes. Do we have a... Oh, here you go. Deep hold, Nival. Okay, that's our mission brief. We gotta hold Deep and hold Nival. Okay, we got a brief. Dispatch. We'll use voice command, yes, because that's actually one thing I like about it too. When ready, hold space bar, say start mission into the mic speaker. Start mission. And see what I like about the map? It's got all the actual points like Alpha Delta, like the game Battleship. You can pan the camera with a WSCD. Okay, yep. Yep. Control wheels, try this now. Okay, cool. You are a general sitting in a tent. Okay, that way. Your units are currently in France and are far away from you. Yeah. An infantry company named Able has infiltrated enemy lines. However, since Able is far away from you, you can't interact with them directly. Okay. This figure represents Able. It is not the unit itself, however. It can be used to send orders to Able. You can view Able's stats by right-clicking on the figurine. Okay. There we go. There's the stats. Morale high. Speed 6 kilometers per hour. Yeah, so basically, just regular infantry units. Voice commands are activated by holding spacebar twice now. Okay. The bottom left panel shows available commands. Detect commands are highlighted as you speak. Release spacebar to execute the topmost recognized command to say clear to cancel. Everything done with voice command can also be done by right-clicking on the figurines. Okay, and that's what we're not going to be doing. We're not going to actually do the we're not going to try to do a direct command with them with the mouse click. We have to do voice only, since this is how operations actually do go. Okay, let's do it. Able, report status. Okay. And drag Able's figurine to the coordinated they mentioned. Right click Able to see past messages. Okay. So, okay, past reports. Oh, they got little measuring tools too. Okay, there we go. Okay. And put it right there, November 9th. Dispatch. Figurine pulse, when correctly positioned near their actual units, this also grants minor combat bonuses.
Charlie, our landing craft has reached the beaches and we're about to disembark. Wish us luck.
Great.
Able, you got eyes on artillery at location 2.
Okay.
Charlie, here. Keep your box on. Don't move until the barrage lets up.
Okay, they're getting hit. Charlie's getting hit. Hell, able to move to nearby hill. Hold spacebar. Say able. Move to location 2. Okay. Able. Move to location 2.
Able here. Roger. Moving to location 2.
Normally, you can see where your units are. However, especially for this mission, you can now be able to position. All right. All right. So basically, this being a tutorial, we are only going to get the information here. So they're moving right now. See where your units are. However, we'll make an exception for this mission. See able to position. Okay. Go ahead, proceed. Unit fight when it attacks range red circles. Each unit also has health, defense, and morale. Luckily for us, artillery units don't fight back against nearby enemies. Okay, there we go. Charlie and Dog are here.
Charlie, here. Position on the beach is much heavier than expected. We're pinned down. You won't be able to move forward until our tanks have landed. Able,
Okay.
got a visual on infantry at Aquila Batalla.
Of course, okay, holds a dominant position overlooking a bridge and is vital to cutting off enemy reinforcements. Move able to Aquila Battalion. Okay. Okay. Able, move to location 1.
Able here. Form up. We're attacking Aquila Batalla.
Units move in straight lines to nearby locations, but take the fastest route to distant locations. Okay. They're about to be in strike range. This time the enemies are shooting back. Decrease when fighting.
Hold up at that hotel.
Negate incoming damage to enemy if it's being down. Able hit. Okay. Okay, so they have a defense for being in a town. So they're in a town. They're fortified. They're fighting outside of a town. Okay. Unfortunately, Abel's morale hit 0, causing a panic retreat. They must recover and regroup before receiving orders again. Okay, we need more troops. The briefing clipboard lists available reserve units. Okay. Deploy reserve infantry. Okay, this is Baker Company. To defeat entrenched enemies, we must flank and surround the town. Now Able regrouped. Order both Able and Baker to our quest lab battalion simultaneously. Able, Baker, move to location 1.
Baker, stay frosty, everyone. Heading to Utla-Batai. Plus infantry at Utla-Batai. Baker, covered in MG. Use the back alley.
Okay. Defense is lowered when flanked, always attack from multiple directions. Okay, cool, I got it. Okay. Okay, so now they're attacking on both sides. So, yeah, basically multiple ways of attack. And I like this, that's because my previous game, the other one, the radio one, for Vietnam, did not allow me to do multiple units. It only allowed me one. Alright, we got control. And I believe this gives bonuses. Need more time. Okay. The beach landings are going poorly, but we have our own problems. Enemy reinforcements are on the way, and we must defend both roads. Order Baker to move to left of the south of the bridge. Okay. Baker, move to Hotel 10. And we have to get that lined up because the marker gives them boons. And like I said, we can't see where they're going if this in a non-tutorial environment. Let's fortify by digging some trenches. Able, Baker, dig in. Dig in. Dig in. Okay. Sorry, try again. Able, Baker, dig in. Dig in. It's not working. Hold on. Able, Baker, dig in. There you go. Okay. That's weird. Able, Baker, dig in. There we go. There we go. A little slow, but I mean, it does the trick. Alright, Foxholes provide defense, so it's a good idea to fortify strategic locations. We have some spare time while they dig. Why not to read the officer manual while waiting? Okay. Like cue elevator music. Okay. Guns and handguns are large cannons. Yeah, I'm aware of that part. Okay. Alright. Elevation. Good. Lines mark elevation. Warmer colors detonate higher ground. Cooler colors detonate lower ground. Okay, got it. Damage is reducing when fighting uphill and increasing when shooting downhill. Okay, here we go. Okay, so troops are arriving from the south. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. Now we gotta hold them off. We were not expecting panzers. All right, and for the treads, they're getting them. They're getting them. Boom. Lock them in. Lock them in. Like I said. Okay, morale's getting low. But they're holding. They're holding. Your troops are losing. If you order them to retreat, you might save lives. On the other hand, letting those tanks get to the beach may cost even more lives. The choice is yours. Like, crap. Able, retreat.
Locals are claiming enemy troops have moved into Al-Klabatai.
Able, report status. Able, report status. We lost Able.
All units are to withdraw. Destroyers will provide supporting fire to cover your retreat.
Oh. Able, report status. Okay. Naval artillery is available. Barrage enemy positions and D Beirut. Guys. Okay. Grid cell. Okay. Fox, fire barrage. India 4.
Fox, artillery firing at India 4. Fox, your bombardment was on target.
Fox. Fire barrage at Juliet 4.
Fox, raining thunder down on Juliet 4. Fox, yeah, that was a direct hit.
Able, report status. Baker, report status. Fox. Fire barrage at Hotel 3.
Fox, coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Hotel 3.
We've evacuated all the troops we can. Any left behind will have to surrender the war.
You lose some. This war isn't over yet. HQ here. We're done here. Unit leaders report for debriefing.
Oh, that was bad.
Fox, we'll have to give these guns a thorough cleaning after they cool down.
Okay. Allows, but the war continues. Wow. The soldiers under your command have been killed and their families must be notified. It may provide some comfort if you were to write directly to their families. Oh, this is real. Oh, this is heavy. Military action. Wow, player responses are recorded for research purposes. Oh man, this is heavy. I don't know how to respond to this, and this is not funny. We regret to inform you that PTE Richard has been KI'd under critical military operations. He understood the risk in action. His sacrifice will not be in vain, and we will keep fighting. Okay, that was... Wow. Oh, even though it's just a game, that hit. Just Europe. DP was a disaster for the Canadians. More Canadians were to be captured in the DP raid than would be so for the entire 1944, 1945. Notably, this European game, a lack of understanding of beach conditions and overestimating the power of surprise tank assaults led to a costly defeat, with fewer than half of the Canadians returning to Britain. Oh, whoa. The lessons learned from DP would be imperative in the success achieved on D-Day. The addition of heavy firepower support from aircraft and Navy communication advances and modifications to tanks and landing craft would make the difference on D-Day. So this was just a reconnaissance operation, if you think about it. Troops who took part in the raid on DP France. Look at that. Canadian troops boarding destroyer after raid on DP France. And that's that little assault ship. Look at their faces. Canadian prisoners of war being led through DP by German soldiers. Yep. Major J.M. and members of his company of the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry kneeling at the graves of Canadian soldiers killed in DP. 1st September 1944. And with tanks, heavy weapons, wage fierce fight with the Bosch. It's a complete fabrication of the truth, since DP's main goal were to give the Canadians action and to raise morale in Europe and among the Allies. Even though the raid accomplished none of its military objectives, the papers were able to raise the morale anyway. DP proved a very important learning moment. Oh, wow. The Canadian Army newsreel. Wow. Let's see this.
Like all the rest of the Canadian Army, the 1st Army Tank Brigade is going to sea these days. For combined ops is the order of the day, and no amount of training can be too great. There must be perfect cooperation with the Navy and an understanding of the problems facing the men who bring the landing craft to the assault beaches. As the LCTs approach the beach, the ramps are lowered and the tanks prepare to move ashore.
Okay, I feel it.
Churchill, the tanks that landed at Dieppe. In one glorious day of battle, they gained valuable experience that helped make the landings in North Africa successful. Dieppe was a great combined ops proving ground. And remember, Jerry, next time we go to stay.
Wow. That makes you appreciate it a lot more. All right, let's go. Okay. Great, DP was completed. Casualty reports. 27 KIA, 5 missing. Oh, whoa. Wow, deployed 1,070, total casualty 55. Listen, I don't know how they would keep like in the modern project, I don't know how they would keep an eye on a round count, but I believe they did like, how much rounds they actually did have versus what they took or what they came back with. I think that also had to account for ammunition that was lost. Okay. Alright, training operations. Alright, DPA has proved far more training is needed before we are ready to face the Germans again. Field exercises are performed under more realistic conditions where you can't see your units. Topics include units getting lost, reorientation, being out of communications, spotting targeting. Okay, so now it's about to get real. This training's about to get real. September 3rd, 1942. Obviously, we're in England. Yep, Aldershot, England. Called it. Alright, here we go. Okay, welcome to Aldershot, Heartland, home of the British Army, close to London. Named for the many alder trees in the area, Aldershot became the first permanent military training base for the British Army in 1854. Nice. This has facilitated rapid expansion and growth of the population in the area from 875 in 1851 to 16,000 by 1861. During the First World War, it became Britain's largest army camp, with 20% of the British Army being based in and around the town. During the Second World War, about 330,000 Canadian troops passed through Aldershot for training, with additional units following afterwards. Whoa. Gammon shakes hands with officers of the Royal 22nd E Regiment after he reviewed the Aldershot. Wow. Okay. So, Walker Vocational School. War Emergency Training Classes. Your War Emergency Training Class is certified machine fitting the Youth Training Act of 1939 and enacted the War Emergency Training Program to provide technical training for individuals in the armed services and war industry. War Emergency Training Classes. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at some footage. Making them tough. Number 3 Canadian Army newsreel. Let's play it.
Be tough to take the new kind of war, and one of the jobs of the battle wing at CTS is to make the Canadian Army that way. The obstacle course plays its part in getting officers and men into prime condition, and it's no small part either. You can take it or leave it, but you can't leave it. You've just got to take it.
Hey, isn't like Alder? Hey, leave your thoughts in the comments. But is like Alder like the old area of training kind of thing? Like the British Army still uses it? I bet you I can look that up. Oh, that's loud. sobbing wet in the old British climate. Oh yeah, that sucks.
Careful now, Joe, or you'll be caught with them down.
That's a good one. That's careful, Joe. You be caught with them down. Yes, super face. All right, let's get going. Okay, dispatch. We'll use voice commands always. Okay, overview. The APA has proven that formal training. Blah blah blah. Yes, yes, yes. We're ready. Hold space. Pause. Say start mission. Okay. Enemy strength. One infantry company. One tank squad. In position. Enemy tank reinforcement expected to arrive from the crossroads in the afternoon. We are unsure which town they will attack. Baker was last seen on road going through the western front. Okay. Start mission. Okay, so fast forward time frame. Okay. Unlike the previous tutorial, you cannot see your units. You must ask them for their location over the radio. Able, report status.
Able here, we're lost, but we can see a road 1 kilometer south of us and a hill 1 kilometer northeast of us.
Okay. So to inspect the map, each grid a square is a kilometer and north. North is up. Right click figure. Okay. Okay, they said that we could do like last minute.
Able here, we're lost,
Okay.
but we can see a road 1 kilometer south of us and a hill 1 kilometer northeast of us.
Okay, one road 1 kilometer south of us and a hill 1 kilometer northeast of us. Okay, so 1 more color mean height. So, okay. Tell Able to move south to nearby road. Able, head south.
Able here, moving east.
Able, head south.
Where we are. Kilo 6.
Able is not lost anymore and can be given directions. Direct movement orders. Okay, Kilo 6. You've been given Baker. Have Baker report their status. Baker, report status. Baker's radio must be broken. You'll regain contact with Baker if a unit with working radios moves near them. Okay. Able, move to Kilo 5.
Able here, alright, heading to grid Kilo 5. Able
Okay.
here, we're here at Kilo 5.
Okay. Okay. Infantry company, 1 tank squad. Okay, got it. Overview. Time's clicking. Okay. I do not need this. Got the reinforcement things. Okay, we got anti-tank guns. They're ready. Alright. Oh, last intel report. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, we're losing time. There we go. Intel report. Going through the western forest. Okay, where's the western forest? Able, move to Golf 4.
Able here, Golf 4, it is.
I'm seeing like vegetation there, so that's gotta be the forest. We'll have to wait. There they are.
Radios. We were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at Foxtrot 5.
Alright. We've regained contact with Baker. Baker's artillery battery and can long-range barrage. Baker figurine to click unit stats. Okay.
HQ, your informants have told us the enemy has captured location 1.
Shit. One. Okay. We need intel on location 1. Able as a scout. Scouts can see further more quickly through any terrain and are camouflaged. They are skirmishers and will retreat when confronted with stronger force. To location 1. Able, move to location 1. Able, move to location 1. Able, move to location 1. Location 1. Location 1. Okay. I'm going a little off here, just so that way.
Able here, headed to Kilo 8.
Able, move to location 1. Move to Juliet 2. Able, move to location 1. Yeah, there's one downside with the audio systems here. Now they're going across. Able, hold position.
Able here, can't do that, sir.
What do you mean you can't do that? Able, move to Juliet 2. Juliet 2. Able, move to location 1. Location 1. Wow, this thing is not able to. Move to. Able, move to location 1. Able, move to India 3.
Able here, moving to grid. Spotted infantry at location 1.
Okay, there we go. Alright, we paused the game. Able spotted an enemy message mentioning unknown enemies have a tag button. Use it to tag and name enemies. Right click on Able figure and click tag button next to them. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, there we go. P to resume. Wow, this thing's stubborn. There we go. Okay, tag. Okay. There we go. Tag enemy. There we go. Okay, we can't defeat an infantry company with just scouts, but we do have artillery. Order Baker to barrage location 1. Baker, fire barrage at location 1. Juliet 2. Clear. Clear, 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 clear. Okay. Baker, fire barrage at Juliet 2.
Baker here, roger. Dropping shells on Echo 8.
What the? Baker, fire barrage at location 1. at Juliet 2. Clear, 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 clear. Baker, fire barrage at India 1.
Baker here. Artillery firing at India 1.
Wow. Baker, fire barrage at location 1.
Can you confirm those coordinates? I don't think we hit anything.
No, you did not. Clear, clear, clear. Okay. Baker, fire barrage at Juliet 2.
Baker here. Raining thunder down on Juliet 2.
Thank you.
Able here. Lost sight of Dingo. They were last seen at location. Baker here. I'm getting reports that did some real damage.
Yeah, you sure did. Abel, move to location 1. Juliet 2.
Able here. Consider location 1 to be ours.
Okay.
Able here. Location 1 is under new management.
Enemy tanks will be coming from the bottom right. We are unsure which town they will attack. To the hill and watch both roads. Location 3. Able, move to location 3. Lima 5. Clear, 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 clear. Able, move to Lima 5.
Able here. Roger. Moving to location 3.
We need special equipment for fighting tank. Deploy reserve anti-tank guns. Okay.
We've arrived at location 3.
Inspect the briefing clipboard. There we go. Okay, hold on. Deploy. Inspect the briefing clipboard. Click the unit's info sheet. And reserves. Okay, I got it. Deploy reserve anti-tank guns. Anti-tank guns. Anti-tank guns. Or do I need to put an accent on just to do it? Clear, 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 clear. Deploy reserves. Anti-tank gun. Okay. Looks like that's not working. So we're about to do plan B.
You're deploying reserve anti-tank guns. Royal Canadian anti-tank guns here. You can call us Curly. We're at Foxtrot 3. Ready to knock out some
Okay. Yeah, I already had the okay.
Curly here. We're here at Hotel 4.
To the radio on the left. A flashing light means a unit is transmitting on that radio channel. The channel changes automatically for urgent messages, but not for non-urgent messages. Okay. Specific unit channels. Click Abel's name on the radio and press 1.
Able here. Got a visual on tanks at Officer 7 heading west.
Tag. Alright, you can right-click tag enemy figurines to ask their whereabouts. Okay, got it. All right. Okay, visual at Officer 7 heading west.
We've lost visuals on Gorilla. They were last seen at India 7.
Okay, so they already moved to location 2. Okay, so tagged enemy to figure out.
Baker here. We can see Gorilla at location 2.
All right, there we go. The enemy's position, movement direction, deter which town they're going to attack. They take gun Charlie to engage. See the endangered town. Okay. Charlie, move to location 1. Juliet 2. Juliet 2. Clear, 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 clear. Charlie, move to Juliet 2. Clear, 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 clear. Charlie, move to Juliet 2. Juliet 2. Man, this thing's stubborn. Clear, 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 clear. Charlie, move to India 3.
Charlie here. Roger. Moving to India 3. Charlie here. We are here at India 3.
Charlie, move to Juliet 2.
Charlie here. New hold location 1. Toya.
Okay.
Baker here. We spotted Gorilla at location 2. Charlie here. We've arrived at location 1.
Charlie, dig in.
Charlie here. Grab your shovels, boys. We're digging in.
Baker, move to Foxtrot 3.
Baker here. We don't know how to do that, sir.
Baker, fire barrage at location 2. Echo 7.
Baker here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Echo 7.
Start up the hornet's nest.
Baker here. Forward observers report that the fire mission was successful. Charlie here. We're at location 1.
Okay, I like how we do that.
Charlie here. Lock order done. Let's get cozy.
The endangered town, yeah. I've already set them up. Oh, hey, I got a smoke pipe. All right, boys. I'll smoke anyway. That's not nice. That's kind of cool. Okay. Baker, fire barrage at Echo 7.
Baker here. Roger. Dropping shells on Echo 7. Baker here. Got a visual on Gorilla at Bombardment was on target. Baker here. Got eyes on Gorilla at location 2.
Okay, so they're not moving. Why are they not moving? Then again, we are kind of harassing them a little bit. Then again, this is gameplay tutorial kind of thing. Based on like actual warfare, we can speed up time. Wait, is there another town I'm not aware of? No, no, this is it.
Baker here. We can see Gorilla at location 2.
Baker. Fire barrage at location 2. See, I can't get about that. I have to say Echo 7.
Baker here. Unable to comply. Charlie here. We're at location 1.
Okay, what are they waiting for? They're waiting on something. What are they waiting on? Huh? Okay. Okay, here's the message logs. We got to keep track of when the last report was. Okay. Well, at least put a cycle in for how many times I have to hear them. Just so that way I can get a confirmation of their status.
Able here. Looks like the operation is successful. Nice work, everybody.
Nice. Right.
Able here. Didn't take a scratch.
Yep.
Baker here. Artillery battery still operational. Where's our next sergeant? Charlie here. Still at full strength. Maybe we'll get some action next time.
Excellent. Deploy 130, casualty 13, killed 6. There you go, casualty 13. Kind of strange how they just, yeah. Not my best one. Good news is, no letters to send home. All right. Change sizing. Nice. Identify Canadian infantry negotiating an assault training course. Oh, wait. Unidentified members of the Canadian Women's Army Corps, CWAC, preparing to disembark from a troop ship next Scotland. All right, let's see this.
Schoolgirls from a nearby convent were the unofficial guests of a Canadian heavy ack-ack battery when they paid a visit to the gun sites and had a good look at the big guns that are keeping enemy raiders at a distance. The battery is situated in a residential district on the outskirts of London and has had pretty good luck against the Hun. The girls and their teachers know full well that these Canadian gunners have played a big part in protecting them.
It's good.
It was a big day for the little girls and a big day for the gunners, for they got a real kick out of showing their young guests just what makes the Nazis nervous.
All right, fair. All right, so actually, this will be a conclusion for our short little stream here. I actually want to conclude it at this time. If I would like to play this again, oh yeah, absolutely. I would like to jump back into this for future game reference and gameplay. What? You know what? Let's give it one more round, shall we? Let's carry on for the next operation. Okay. All right. Now we're in Sicily. All right, this is where it gets real. Okay. The Battle of Pacino Airfield. The Allies land in Sicily. The nearby airfield and towns must be taken, but friendly reinforcements are slow to arrive. Naval artillery support is used to beat off a large counter attack. Okay. All right, we'll just play it as is. For 3 Pacino, Sicily. All right, let's give the news a reel. Ready for the day.
Canadian-built Rams of the Three Rivers and Calgary Tank Regiments board their LCTs in preparation for another big landing exercise. Final waterproofing is completed to protect crews and engines, so that as the craft approach the enemy coast and the ramps go down, the tanks can practically tackle a submarine. The chief danger seems to be jellyfish getting caught in the work.
I would hate to be the driver. I would like, this sucks. This sucks. I would really hate that job. Oh,
That's not a hit by an enemy shell. It's the waterproofing being deliberately blown clear of the tank, leaving it ready for immediate action. And when Canadian armor goes into action as the spearhead of the attack we've waited for so long, there'll be few problems which haven't been studied ahead, and no
Yep.
obstacles that won't be beaten with the help of Providence, Canadian ingenuity, and good shooting.
oh, nice. All right. It's in Sicily. Steel air raid shelters. Okay, this kind of reminds me of the Fallout shelters. Like you see those small little tube ones. You're like, oh, they're not really that good. Yeah, in fact, you'll die. So yeah, a separate section of Fighting Forces Gum Card series. Official World War II arms that series. Reserved for a hodgepodge of different weapons, flamethrowers, air infantry. The new Garand automatic rifle, British portable steel air raid shelters, gas raid rescue squad, stream and torpedoes. So basically, they've been getting stocked up on munitions. Okay, what we got? Just requires you to fill unit slots. Left click and drag units unfilled slots. Read the briefing fix. Okay, the invasion of Sicily has begun. The Canadian form left flank of 5 British landings spread over 40 miles in a shoreline. The landings are to take place near Pacino, close to the southern tip of the island. We must quickly push out from the beach and capture the village of Massini, and then onto the nearby airfield in Pacino itself. Due to our surprise landing, initial enemy garrison units are likely under siege. Should be no match for our infantry. Hopefully, we can overrun a garrison before the 122nd Italian Coastal Infantry Regiment can muster and counterattack. You will be receiving naval gun support later in the day to beat off any counterattacks. Okay, so basically, we're not going to be getting ship support until later. Due to delays, we have only landed 1 infantry company at the most. Additional infantry reinforcements should arrive within the next few hours. Ouch! 300 to 700 light infantry. Italian coastal divisions generally act as reserves and thus are poorly equipped and have lower morale. That's what they all say until they have a reason to fight in the field. One company garrison at airfield unknown is if Pacino itself is garrison, expected to come from the north road. Take Machi, be cautious when approaching this airfield. Pacino, you may want to wait until reinforcements arrive. Remember to flank Scott enemies and defensive sorry, I am yawning. Defensive positions to minimize their defenses. Don't be shy of using your naval artillery support when you receive it. They have plenty of ammo. All right. Okay. So we need to get Massini, and then airfield, and then Pacino. All right. All right, what we got? We got the Highlanders. Infantry. Okay. So these guys are slow, but they're very popular. Infantry, they're trigger happy. Edmonton Infantry. Just 2 kilometers. Attack range 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers. Okay, a lot of these guys are 2 kilometers. So it's probably not going to matter which one we get a hold of. The superstitious. Leader personality, superstition. Chiefs are blocking the road. Again, unlucky events happen more often. Gains 15% damage. Timid. Best to live to fight another day. 20% defense from landmark losses. Okay? Popular. A break. Why? Yes. What a splendid idea. Gains 30% morale, loses 30% movement speed. Victory favors the bold. Gains 40% movement speed, loses 40% defense. Okay, nah. Like I said, we're going to be stuck with these guys. Of course, I said the best defense is a strong offense. Okay. None of them are experienced. None of them are experienced. So we're kind of. What do you think? I'm thinking right now. I'm trying to think. Okay. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's go with these guys. I don't have much of a choice. Okay. Alright, give me some guys with higher firepower. Alright, we'll throw them in the front. And we'll throw these in the back. There we go. It's better than nothing. To plant troop moves before the mission starts. Okay. All right. Okay, these guys won't arrive till later. Abel's the only one we have on the field. So my brain's telling me we should think about at least digging in, holding the line, and have these two try to handle the airfield and then kind of flank around. Or at least have them actually go out and try to scout out that position, because that's all high ground, which means we got limited road areas, like right here and here. So, okay. So it's like direct ascent upward. Now there's this back road here. I might be able to go on a flank, so we might get Charlie 7 to Charlie here to actually, well, not Charlie, but this group once they come in to head up here to this location and kind of flank them, and then do a stack up. Okay. Start mission.
Move out.
Okay. Abel, move to location 2.
Able here. Arm up. We're attacking Orsini.
Abel, move to Foxtrot 7.
Able here. Foxtrot 7. It is.
Okay, no response from HQ yet. Okay, we're waiting for the guns to arrive in 8 minutes. Charlie Company's going to be arriving in like less than 2 minutes. Okay.
Able here. We're here at Foxtrot 7.
Okay, so no response from enemy attack. Okay. Abel, move to location 2. Abel, move to location 2.
Able here. Preparing to assault Orsini.
We gotta at least hold it down the Folker Town, South Town sections. Okay,
Able here.
there you go. Okay. Okay, so we got 29 seconds.
Able here. We spotted infantry at India 5. Heading right for us. Able here. We armed the perimeter on the outskirts of town and are firing on approaching infantry.
Abel, dig in. No, they're not gonna dig in. They're being attacked.
48 Highlanders infantry reporting in as call sign Baker. We're at Charlie 7. Why do we infantry always get the short stick?
Baker, move to Echo 2.
Arrived at Echo 6.
Echo 2. Clear, 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 clear. Baker, move to Echo 3.
Baker 2. Heads to Echo 3.
We're gonna try to flank it.
Baker 2. We're here at Echo 3.
Abel, report status.
Able here. We're engaged at Orsini. We're firing upon air at India 6. Our units mostly intact. Orsini's got the upper hand.
Baker, move to Golf 3.
Baker 2. Set control tower at Ficino Airfield. I want it captured intact. Baker 2. We can see infantry at Ficino Airfield. Able here. They're rolling their tails between their legs.
All right.
Able here. You can no longer see air. Your last seen at Juliet 6, 10 east.
Okay, they're probably running. Able, Baker. Engage. Golf 4. Move to golf 4.
Roger. Heading to Pacino Airfield. Baker, sequence fire coming from that hangar. Swing wide around it.
Able, report status.
Able here. We're at Orsini. On our way to Pacino Airfield. We got a few wounded, but nothing serious.
Baker, report status.
Baker, we're engaged at Foxtrot 3 in combat against Eagle at Pacino Airfield. We're fresh in Eagle. Baker, we've sent the last of them packing. Baker, we captured Pacino Airfield.
Okay. Okay.
Baker, we lost sight of Eagle. They were last seen at India 3, heading northeast.
They're probably heading right towards that location here. They're probably heading right here. Or they're going to head right here. Still not use the pencils. Give me a break. Okay, so. Okay.
Baker, we were at Pacino Airfield.
Okay. Able, Baker. Move to Juliet 3.
Baker, moving the grid, Juliet 3.
Able, move to Kilo 5.
Able here, Roger, moving to Kilo 5.
I would say these two are off the board, but keep wary. What's going on, Baker?
Spotted Eagle at Kilo 3.
That's what I thought.
Baker, right, move left. Red gun, hold here and here.
There. Okay, that's what happens. We got a live update now.
Able here, where that came from.
Nice. All right, what's going on, Baker?
Center at Pacino. Able here, we spotted air at Pacino.
Okay. Yep, they're holding it.
Baker, that search and space of fire. Keep moving forward.
Baker, move to Juliet 3. Baker. Juliet 3.
Baker, no answer. We're too busy fighting.
Okay. Able, report status.
Baker, we're engaged at Kilo 4. Assisted by Baker. We're fighting air at Kilo. We lost visual on Eagle. Your last seen at Mike 3. Heading east. Eagle here. Get them insulated and empty fire on them.
Baker, report current location. Report location. Baker, report location.
We're at Juliet 3. We're headed to Pacino. Got a visual on Eagle at Mike 3.
Able, report location.
Able here. We're at Kilo 4. We're en route to Kilo 5.
That's a Kilo 5.
Able here. Loosen ammo up and get that machine gun set up. Lost sight of air. They were last seen at November 3. Heading northeast. Able here. We can see Eagle at Pacino.
There you go.
Baker, losses are mounting quickly here. Able here. Enemy infantry company is on. Baker,
It's okay.
Able here. We've arrived at Hilo. Hi, Naval Guns of HMC at Saskatchewan. Here. You can call us Dog. Let's show what we're made of.
Been given naval artillery, use it to defeat the incoming attack. Voice commands dog fire artillery at location. Blah blah. Cook dog fire barrage. Okay. Able. Move to location 1. Lima 3.
Able here. Roger. Garrisoning Aquino.
Baker. Move to location 3.
Baker is setting up command post in the control tower at Aquino Airfield. Baker, we lost sight of Scott Eyes on air at Kilo 1, heading southwest. We've lost visuals on air. They were last seen at Kilo 1. We can see infantry at India 1. Baker, Cable here. Got a visual on Eagle at November 4. Heading right for us.
Able. Dig in. Able. Dig in.
Cable here. HQ here. Locals are claiming enemy troop Baker. They're attacking the airfield. Don't let them get to the outbuilding. Cable here. Got a visual on rifle. Try to find this highlight in position. Cable here. Got eyes on infantry at Kilo 1. Heading right for us.
Dog. Fire barrage at Kilo 1.
Cable here. We're getting hammered out here.
Dog. Fire barrage at Kilo 1.
Dog here. Artillery firing at Kilo. Baker. They're running with their tails between their legs. Baker here. We lost sight of infantry. They were last seen at Dog here. Roger, off target. Please recheck your coordinates.
Dog.
Run for the hills.
Able. Report status.
Your last team, we're engaged at Hilo 4. Fire on Jaguar at Prima 2 Eagle at Kite 4.
Dog. Fire barrage at Kilo 4.
Dog here, raining thunder down on Kilo 4. Able here, got somebody wounded. Fall back.
Shit.
Dog here, yeah, that was a direct hit.
Oh, please tell me.
Able here, we can see Falcon at Kilo 1, heading home.
Dog. Fire barrage at Kilo 1.
Dog here, coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Kilo 1. Dog here, that was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming.
Able. Baker. Report status.
Baker, we're at Aquino Airfield. We're running close to half strength.
Where was Able? Julie 4. Any more fighting will be completely wiped out. We've spotted Eagle at Pacino. Got a visual of Falcon at Kilo 2. Okay. Dog. Fire barrage at location 1.
Dog here, Roger. Dropping shells on Lima 4. Dog here, I'm getting reports that did some real damage.
Able. Report status.
Able here, we're at Juliet 4. The unit's been decimated. We're almost going left. Got eyes on Eagle at Aquino. We can see Falcon at Juliet 2.
Dog. Fire barrage at Juliet 2. Can't. Clear, 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 clear. Dog. Fire barrage at Juliet 2. Clear, 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 clear. Dog. Fire barrage at Juliet 2. Dog. Fire barrage at Juliet 2. At Juliet 2. Juliet 2.
Table here. Enemy's falling back in mass. Looks like we won. HQ, your time is up and the operation is over. All units sign out.
Oh,
Table here.
nice.
For our unit. Request to be taken off the line. Baker here. Light bleeding. Nothing too serious. Dog here. Artillery battery still operational. Where's our next target?
Seems like they had multiple infantry. Okay. Kind of seemed like they got a hold of this infantry because it was like more infantry units than anything else. Okay. Okay. Oh, we lost Petrino, but we still won the objective. Chuck a medal on the left onto a deserving unit. Right. 13 KIA, 22K. Oh, wow. I should give him a medal for both of them. 78 out of the 100. 191. That's some top dog shit. Oh, that was awesome. Arrive in Italy.
Excitement is in the air around a certain CWAC barracks somewhere in England. A detachment is preparing to leave for the Mediterranean theater of war. The medical staff is having a field day. The girls are inoculated against every disease in the almanac, including the bite of the Italian wolf. You won't need your winter woolies, Private Smith. You're off to the sunny south. Tropicals will be the order of the day from now on. Join the army and see the world. Summer cruise to the land of romance costs plenty of folding money in peacetime.
Yeah, see the world, all right.
Make the trip on the government and draw army pay to boot. A little thing like a lurking Jerry submarine just lends spice to the outing. From the happy faces of our CWACs as they come ashore, no hardships were suffered. They refused to confirm the rumor that the sergeant major served tea in their bunks every morning.
Really?
At GHQ, the hand-picked contingent will relieve soldiers for frontline duty. A hearty welcome is extended to the Canadian Army girls who have traveled so far to carry on for victory.
All right, that was good. Okay, so I'm going to leave it from here for now. I think we've done enough at this moment here. For those who tune in, thank you for watching the live. If you want to, leave your thoughts and comments. If I should be doing this a little bit more. If not, yeah, appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, all the above. Keep notified. All right. Once again, this is me, Gamble, signing off. Carry on.